In this video, I will talk about everything you need to know about Bronya, how she works, how to build her, who is good with her, and most important, if I think she's worth your ticket. So just before the video starts, don't forget to leave your like and your sub. 98% of you are not subscribed, and that would help me a lot. I also recommend you checking my links on the description. I have some of them that can help you, just like my Twitch channel, where I stream a lot, and you are able to win free blessings by participating on the same live streams. And U7Buy, where you can use my code to have a discount when buying Stellar Jades. Now that I said everything, let's explain Bronya's kit. Bronya is a 5-star wind character that follows the path of harmony, and is focused on being a buffer for your teams. On her basic attack, Wind Rider Bullet, Bronya deals wind damage equal to a percentage of her attack to a single target enemy. When you use her skill, Combat Redeployment, Bronya dispels a debuff from a single ally, allows them to immediately take action, and increases their damage by a percentage for 1 turn. But if you use her skill on Bronya herself, she cannot immediately take action. On her ultimate, the Bellabog March, Bronya increases the attack of all allies by a percentage, and increases their crit damage equal to a percentage of her crit damage for 2 turns. On her talent, Leading the Way, after using a basic attack, Bronya's next action will be advanced forward by a percentage. And for her technique, Banner of Command, at the start of the next battle, all allies' attack increases by 15% for 2 turns. On her minor traces, Bronya will get a total of 22.4% wind damage, 24% crit damage, and 10% effect res, which will help you increasing her buffs and survivability. On her first major trace, Command, the crit rate for Bronya's basic attack increases to 100%, which means that her basic attack will always crit. On her second major trace, Battlefield, at the start of the battle, all allies' defense increases by 20% for 2 turns. And for last, on her third major trace, Military Might, when Bronya is on the field, all allies deal 10% more damage. For her trace priorities, you should focus on your skill first, since those are the most consistent buffs you will be providing, followed by her ultimate, then her talent, and for lesser basic, which you don't need to upgrade it, since you will only use it on super niche situations. For her relics, Bronya Best in Slot Relic Set will be 4-piece Sacerdo's Relieved Ordeal, because its 2-piece will increase your speed by 6%, and its 4-piece effect will increase one ally's target crit damage by 18% with a max of 2 stacks and lasting for 2 turns for each skill you used on them. However, if you are still farming for this set, you can use Messenger Traversing Hackerspace, because its 2-piece will also increase your speed by 6%, and its 4-piece will increase the speed of all allies by 12% for 1 turn after using ultimate. For those who want to zero cycle every MOC, you can always use Eagle of Twilight line. Bronya doesn't care much about the wind damage bonus, even though it's her element, but she will love the 25% advance forward provided after using her ultimate. And for last, you can always mix and match 2 pieces between the sets that provide speed, defense, HP, and reduced damage taken. For planar ornaments, her best in slot will be Broken Kill, since this set will increase your effect res by 10%, and when you reach at least 30% effect res, you will increase the crit damage of everyone in your team by 10%. And since Bronya already gets 10% effect res on her traces, you can reach the goal just with a little bit of substats. Another usable option is Lushaka the Sunken Seas, since it will increase your energy regen by 5% and will also increase the attack of the first character in your team lineup by 12%. And for last, you can always use Vonwag, because Bronya will like the 5% energy regen, and the first action advance may come in handy depending on your speed tuning. Now talking about substats. For the chest, always crit damage. For the boots, speed. For the sphere, HP or defense percent. And for the rope, energy regen. For the substats, you should focus on speed, crit damage, HP or defense, and effect res. For Bronya Lightcones, her best insult will be her signature, but the battle isn't over. This Lightcone will increase your energy regen by 10% and regenerate 1 skill point for every ultimate used on an ally every 2 turns. And when using skill, the next character taking action deals 30% more damage for 1 turn. Her best F2P option for those who don't want to buy her signature Lightcone from the shop will be the MOC Shop Lightcone Past and Future. This Lightcone is pretty much a weaker version of her signature, since it will increase the damage dealt by the next ally taking action after you use your skill by 16%, something that can go up to 32% with S5. And for last, other 4-star options that Bronya can use are Carve the Moon, Weave the Clouds, or Dance Dance Dance. But they are more situational and will depend on what your team is using and what you plan to do with Bronya. For Bronya teams, she will be a good universal buffer for any team you need to action advances and crit buffs. So here are some options. For a boot heal team, pair her with boot heal, Run Mei, and Gallagher or Linksha. For a Facial team, pair her with Facial, Topaz or Mose, and a Venturine. For a Jingliu team, pair her with Jingliu, run May or Pella and Luocha. And for a Blade team, pair her with Blade, Sparkle and Lynx. Like I said before, Bronya will be an universal buffer for any team that might need some action advances or crit buffs. If you have any team that you really like to use and did not appear here, as well as some doubts on what characters to use instead of the ones I mentioned, feel free to leave it on the comments. Now, I will leave you a showcase of my Jingliu and Bronya team on memory of Genjo 6.
Sound linger.
Let's wait.
Show your courage.
The moon shines on the truth.
Repay.
Eternal. There's always a weakness. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Stand. Blade of moonlight. Try harder.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Receive divinity. I'll see you off.
Existence is unity. You'll pick. Lend me your strength.
Eternal step. Dead return!
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them.
Nowhere to run. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Entangle to my heart's content.
Try harder.
Bloom.
Your assistance is timely.
Repay. Receive divinity.
There's more to. You'll pay for. Lend me your strength.
Ready for death?
So what's your opinion about Bronya? Do you think you need to get her on your account? In my opinion, she's indeed a good buffer for any account. But if you are someone who already owns Sparkle and it's going to pull for Sunday, I think she will be a character who will start losing value. But nothing stops us from pairing them together. I hope with this video you are not able to understand how she works and how you should build her. Share this video with others that are still thinking about picking her or not. If you like this guide, don't forget to leave your like and your sub. 98% of you are not subscribed and that would help me a lot. A special thanks to my members for trying to support me, and thank you so much for keeping me company. See you on the next video or live stream on Twitch, where you can win some free blessings. Stay safe everyone, have an amazing day, and good luck on your next pulls.